Chiefs GM and a fan of the show, Brett Veach, said Chris Jones deserves a big contract. The Chiefs have never had a top 10 defense during the Mahomes era. Do the Chiefs even need defense as long as they have Mahomes?
Well, if they want to rip off the dynasty that I'm talking about, they're here. Listen, dynasties in NFL, modern NFL history. The Steelers in the 70s led by their defense. If you want to call the Niners in the 90s, or in the 80s, pardon me, the San Francisco 49ers in the decade of the 1980s allowed the fewest points of any team in the league. So they, over the course of that decade, when they won 4 Super Bowls, they had the number 1 defense. The Cowboys in the 90s, yes, they had the triplets. They also, year in, year out, had a top 5 defense. The Patriots, obviously, certainly their first 3 Super Bowls, they were led by their defense, and then their last 3 Super Bowls, they were led by their offense, but they had top 10 and usually top 5 defenses. The Chiefs are trying to do something that's never been done in the NFL, which is rip off a dynasty with a below average, forget great, a below average defense. I don't know, that is unrealistic, but not impossible. For this Chiefs team to be the team I know it can be, they don't need to have a top 5 defense. They need to have around a league average defense. And if and when Chris Jones is back, and I think he'll be back, I believe they can have a top 10 defense for the first time in the Mahomes era. And if this Chiefs team has a top 10 defense and they stay healthy, they absolutely, forget win the Super Bowl, they can go undefeated. I 1,000% believe that. The Chiefs defenses have turned on at times in the postseason, but they also, some of their most epic victories, the divisional round against the Bills, the defense was nowhere to be found. This last Super Bowl, now, last Super Bowl, the defense made the play of the game, the scoop and score by Nick Bolton, but that was kind of an unforced error by Jalen Hurts. I mean, the Chiefs needed 38 points to win the game.
Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show, and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.